Welcome back, everybody. My name is Noah. I've got something different today. We've got, I think in my previous video you've seen to where I used my new to me Huskee saw, cut up some firewood. So what do you guys think? Let me show you. So I am set up here. I got my gas can, splitter filled up already. My saw is just over here. And let's see what I got. So I have two IBC totes set up. What I want to do is I want to do something different this year, and I want to split some like bundle grade and maybe make some bundles. So I am going to separate. I am going to put bundles in this one and the rest of the firewood in this one. But here's my wood pile so far. I think this is about 2.5 or 3 red oak trees. I've got a couple of rounds right there. Most of them are not so large. Like that one right there is about 6 or 7 inches. But man, look at all the ants. I think you can see all the ants crawling all over this place. But that's just how red oak is. They get full of ants. So I guess the question is, now that you've seen the pile, I'm going to fire up the splitter. What do you think this will yield? We've got a couple more rounds right here, and that looks to be about 12 inches in diameter. And I've got some pretty hefty one right here. I don't think I will get all of this today. I don't have much time, but I am going to start on this for today. Because I need to finish cutting up that tree, and I've got 2 more right there need to be cut up into firewood length rounds. It is not straight for anything, you know, for the sawmill or anything like that, but this is the pile that I have right now. I don't know, it's about a waist high. Not very big. Put in the comments how much wood do you think this will yield. Alright, so let's fire up this splitter. This will be my second time using this splitter, so I wonder how it will do. I honestly don't know. So let's fire it up and see. You joke. So for now, I am going to go ahead and start splitting some wood. I'll let you guys watch for a little while, but it gets repetitive and it gets pretty boring. But I need to split quite a bit more. It is 80-some degrees today, so I got my cut-off sleeves. Maybe I'll get a little bit of sun. But let's get to splitting. I got my PPE right there. This was 21 minutes of splitting. And I'm going to go ahead and get to splitting some more. I've got plenty more to go. But I wanted to show you when I say I want to separate my bundle wood. This is what I'm looking for. Bark free. You know, about 2 or 3 inches in diameter. Something that's easy to handle. And that is what I want to separate and put in a different IBC tote. And the reason I am just throwing it in here, because I'm just using this IBC tote as a way to carry the firewood from here. So once this tote is filled up, I will take it up front and stack it and let it air dry. But I'm going to keep splitting, and I will come back to you guys in a little while. But in the meantime, put in the comments and tell me, not cords, but how many cubic feet do you think all this firewood is? And once I get it split up and once I get it stacked and counted, I will let you guys know, and the winner will get extra points for now. Anyway guys, I will get back with you. Let me get splitting some more. Until then, if you have not subscribed yet, please do so. Help this channel out. It does not cost you anything except a little click of your button, or on your phone, or on your iPad. But it helps me out tremendously. So I'm gonna get back to splitting, and I will come back to you guys in just a little bit, just like that. But for me, it'll be a little while longer. Well, it's been several days since I started cutting this wood, and I want to make sure you guys are putting it in your comments how many cubic feet you think that was. I've got it all pretty much cleaned up, and this is what I have so far. Well, not so far, this is what I have left. I quartered some of the rounds, so I've got a little stack here and what's on the wood splitter. I'm gonna go ahead and get that split up and take it all to the stacking station and start stacking. So first, let's get it. Let's fire it up and start splitting. gonna do it. All those rounds are split. Now, I did have to throw away about a half a tractor bucket's worth. I think like 6 rounds. They were pretty rotten. And 3 rounds were kind of big, and I took them up front to split later on. But this is what I got. In case you can't figure it out yet, I will show you what I have in the totes, and then once we stack it, I will measure it. So this right here is my bundle wood. Looks like it was up to the second run, right at the second bar right there. Bark free, nice squares. And I've got this IBC tote. It is thrown in. This IBC tote thrown in. And I've got one more full one already up front. So I would say 3 full IBC totes that are thrown in. You know, if I count the rounds that I threw away. So my guess would be 95 to 100 cubic feet. I think it's gonna be just a little under a cord once I stack it. With that being said, that is my guess. 91 to 100, 95 to 100, or is it 90 to 100? Whatever I said just a minute ago. Cubic feet once it's stacked. What is your guess? Let's go take it up front and start stacking. So here are the final results. My bundle wood is 16 inches tall, about 40 inches over. I got 2 rows, 2 stacks there. I got the calculation for that. That is 18 cubic feet right there. And what I stacked was 1 row in the back that is 8 feet long by 4 feet high. It's actually 50 inches to this, so 8 feet high. And the second row is 8 feet long and 3 feet high. And the total is, I hope you guys put in your numbers in the comments what you think this is. But the combination of my bundle wood and 2 rows of stacked firewood from my previous splitting is 99 cubic feet total. Now, this does not include, I would probably say, about 20 to 25 cubic feet that I had to either throw away, and I've got a couple logs over there. Right there, there's a big pile of pretty gigantic logs or browns that I did not split. So, with that being said, I would say if I was to split all of that, it would have been right at 128 cubic feet. However, with what I did split, what I showed you, it was 2 baskets full that was thrown, and 1 basket that was about 3/4 full, plus the basket that's about a third. Yep, looks like it to be a third full of stacked for bundle firewood. The total is 99 cubic feet. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. I'm gonna get back to work, do something different this time. I finally cleaned up that area, and that ended up being 99 cubic feet. So about $128, 230 bucks. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.